Randi is my mom, and she's caring. I love her, and I feel like I'm home, and it's good to be home.
Randina is my stepmom, and she is the most amazing, kind-hearted person I've ever met.
Randi is a case manager at Centerstone, and I supervise her here. She is compassionate, she's resourceful.
My mom is Randina, and she's the best mom in the world.
She's fun to be with and spontaneous. She's the one that'll just come knocking at the door and say, "Here, Mom, I have a little piece of chocolate for you today."
Randina is my daughter, and I'm so glad to have her back.
My name's Randi. I am a grateful recovering addict, and today I have a future. My childhood was rough. My parents struggled with their own demons. When I was 15 years old, I became addicted to methamphetamines. I was homeless. I've slept in my car. I've slept in parks. It was rough. When I was 16 years old, I got pregnant with my oldest son, Travis. I was able to get clean throughout my pregnancy, but it wasn't long after that I started using again, and I lost him. And he was placed with my cousin, which I am eternally grateful for. So I continued to destroy myself. More drugs, more criminal activity that comes along with drugs. And I buried myself in that lifestyle.
I got to see her when she was about 9 years old. Then we didn't get to see her until she was turned 18, and she came looking for her dad. And at that time, she was in her addiction. We'd already heard that she had lost one boy, and she was on the verge of losing the other one.
My last incarceration, I was pregnant, and that changed a lot for me. And that's the first time I ever prayed to God that I wouldn't lose this child too, and that he would go to a good home until I could get him. I needed to know what was going on with me and why I had made the choices in my life that I had made. When I left prison, I was able to stay clean for a good chunk of years, and I fought with DHS. I did everything that they asked me to. I jumped through every hoop. I went to every class. I went to every meeting. And then finally Cole was able to come home. Somewhere along the lines, I let it all slip away, and I ended up using again.
What I've learned about addictions is that it's not a destination. Recovery is not a destination. It's a journey.
I went to Lady Owens. I was there for about 30 days before Cole was brought back to me. You know, and we had a lot of trust to rebuild, and I needed to learn a lot of things. And LFC really helped me with a lot of those things. They provided treatment services and parenting time, and in the midst of those things, I was learning about myself and my addiction and how I wanted to progress in my life and how I wanted to parent my son, because I had all these great people to show me so many different things I didn't know about. It was a very good experience. I was placed into Central City Concerns family housing. There I started going to school. I started going to college.
I started trusting my mom again when she was trying to get her out of her addiction and to treatment. And she did it.
We had so much support through Central City Concern and family housing. I had a mentor that was there for me every step of the way, who believed in me. I know that every day I try to be a better parent than I was the day before. I know that Cole trusts me, and he has guidelines. He has lots of structure today.
I'm in 6th grade, and my favorite subject is math. My mom won't let me hang out with certain people and go to certain places by myself. Oh, and she won't let me have a phone. At home, I can only play 1 hour of video games a day.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty irritated.
To have my children say that that's their home and that they're happy to be home with me, it means everything to me. It was worth every struggle it took to get to where I'm at today, to be able to provide that consistency and love and support and a safe place for my children to be raised. And for that I am truly grateful. I was given an opportunity to work with an employment specialist with Central City Concern. And he helped me do resume after resume after resume and cover letters, and I was able to get a job. Today I'm a case manager for Centerstone, which is part of the Clackamas County Crisis Team. I work with people with mental illness, with addictions, with criminal history, and I'm able to use my past experiences to help them navigate their new process. And to me, that's very rewarding.
Having been there, having traveled those kind of roads of distress, she's able to look at somebody and say, there is hope.
I never thought that I could do something like this. And every day that I leave work at night, I feel like a better person because I was there that day. And like I've done something to make a difference.
Today she has her kids back. She has a fantastic job where she's giving back to the community. I really think that without Central City Concern, Randi wouldn't have made it, because it takes a village. And that's truly what Central City Concern is, it's a village.
I didn't see Travis for about 16 years. Well, I knew that I couldn't try to engage in a relationship with Travis until I was 100% positive that I wasn't gonna let him down. It was great to get to know his personality and see that he'd grown up into this great young man. The thing that I'm most grateful for is my recovery, because without that, I wouldn't have anything else. My life is better than I ever could have imagined it would be. There's no way that I could have possibly imagined how good it would be.